You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Leung back with Groove Asia Live. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And as you should know, we have had an extremely busy week, an extremely busy couple of days. And yes, we are at the end of the week. So hopefully you are ready. Are you ready to have a relaxing weekend of doing absolutely nothing, sleeping in, spending time with your family, being lazy, and just doing nothing? Are you ready for that? I certainly hope not, because in approximately 24 hours, yes, we are just one day away from our video marketing mini course. Did you really forget about that? Shame on you. Now, of course, if you don't know what we're talking about, I want to invite you to this page, as you can see over here, okay, which is grooveover.to/free mini course 3. Once again, that's grooveover.to/free mini course 3. And once you come to this page, this is where you will see all of the information about how to use video marketing to earn more commissions without even making videos. Yes, this is your official free live mini course invitation that is happening in just about 24 hours from now. And it's great, of course, to see Mr. Trader Rob back. It's been a while, Mr. Rob, but always great to see you coming on back live. Not sure how long you'll be around for, but hopefully it will be longer rather than shorter. We also have Chester, who is showing us hashtag live. Bernard is saying, hi, boss. No chance to be lazy this weekend. I'm glad you caught that, Mr. Bernard. And I also noticed that you've been sharing across social media, something that, of course, we also want to encourage everybody else to do as well. And right when you're sharing it, people are liking it, people are engaging, people are responding. Make sure that you make the most of that opportunity to invite them to the actual live mini course, because whether they know this or not, it will be life-changing for them, and it is your duty, your responsibility to make sure that they know exactly what they will be missing out on if they're not there. Of course, we also have Mr. Nicholas saying hashtag live. Great to see you. Rod is saying the sun comes out tomorrow, make more money tomorrow. It's only, oh, it's a song. Mr. Trader Rob is singing once again. So yes, we definitely missed it about you, Mr. Karaoke or Robbie-oke or Groovy-oke. It needs to come back. Donna is also joining us, hashtag live. But in case you missed earlier this week, I did come on live and I did share, and I believe it might have been on Monday or Tuesday, we mentioned that we have some type of a bold claim for you. Do you remember that? If you don't remember that, go back and watch that video. Go back and watch that live. In fact, watch all the lives that we did this past week, because each and every single one of them are all geared towards preparing you for this weekend. And of course, you need to make sure that you are up to date on that. So in case you missed earlier in the week, we mentioned that we have some kind of a bold claim for you. Now, it's all about why you don't want to miss this weekend's event. But for me, if you know anything about me, you probably know that I like to over-deliver, right? So today, we're not just gonna give you one bold claim. No. We're gonna go up the ante as they speak. And we don't just want to give you one bold claim. We actually have a few of them for you. So are you ready for them? Do you want to know what they are? If you do, comment bold claim in the comments so that we know that you are ready. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the first bold claim. Now, I don't care if you are a beginner. I don't care if you're an intermediate. I don't even care if you're advanced. You've been making money online for a very long time. You can be my mentor. You can be my Sifu if you want to, right? Unless you are somebody who is what we consider a know-it-all, right? Somebody who just doesn't want to learn. They're just not open-minded. They're like, I know this stuff already, right? Or maybe you could be somebody like a Nicholas, right? Who just so happens to be a real know-it-all. What I'm saying is that regardless of where you are in your business right here, right now, this is my promise to you. My bold claim is that you will learn something, okay? Not just that. You will learn something that will completely blow your mind. Crazy, right? Now, I know there's a lot of people who are not even bold enough to make any small promises. All these fake gurus that we've been talking about, right? They don't want to give like a money back guarantee if they're selling something. They don't want to promise you that you're going to get results. I've been doing this for over a decade and a half. And I know that because my system absolutely works, for anybody who's ever invested even thousands of dollars into my course, tens of thousands, to work with me one-on-one, or sometimes just as a mentor, as a consultant, or whatever else, as long as they put it into action, they will get results. And it's not just that. It's not just the confidence. It's because I know that the content actually works. I know that the strategies, as long as you apply them, it will absolutely work. So let me rephrase this, okay? This secret that I'm talking about, or at least my variation of the secrets, it will completely change the way that you will ever do video affiliate promotions ever again. Do affiliate marketing promotions ever again. If you actually trust me, if you actually implement what I teach, this is the last secret that you will ever need. I have worked with many people, and believe me when I tell you that after they learned my strategy for the past 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, they've done nothing else, okay? They've done absolutely nothing else, and they are absolutely crushing it. So the question is, do you trust me? And will you implement? Especially, and this is the risk, and I know it's the risk. In fact, last time we had a conversation with some of the top members, and we're saying, hey, you know, when you're doing all these different types of mini courses, you're providing all these kinds of value, is there a danger? Is there a risk of you wasting your time? Of people who just watch and maybe learn, but don't really listen and ultimately not implement anything? And I say, not only is that a risk, it is a huge probability. Because as they say, the 80-20 rule, right? That does not exist. In reality, it's the 99.999999999% rule. If I talk to 100 people, if there's 100 people who comes to the mini course tomorrow, I would be very lucky if even one person takes action, if one person actually gets the results. That's the real statistics out there. So is there a risk for me to waste my time? Not only is it a risk, I know I will be wasting my time to 99.999% of all the people out there who will be watching, but are you just another number? Or are you an actual person? An actual person with dreams, with goals, an actual action taker who will do something with those strategies and make that commitment to be our success story. Because for that right person, again, this secret will completely change your life, completely change the way that you will ever do affiliate promotions and affiliate marketing on video ever again. Okay, so if that's you, you will implement, you will take action, you make that commitment, give me a hashtag yes inside of the comments. Here's another bold claim. For anyone, any one of you who made the commitment to be there, who learns the strategy and take action, as I kind of alluded to moments ago, this may very well be the last internet marketing strategy that you will ever need to achieve your results. This means that maybe, just maybe, you won't even need to learn anything else. Maybe you won't even need to learn traditional search engine optimization. Maybe you won't need to learn Facebook ads or YouTube ads or Google pay-per-click or social media or Twitter or social media marketing or whatever else. Because once again, I know many people, my own students, right after they learned this specific strategy, after learning so many more from me, this is still the only one, the only technique that they ever implement across their businesses, new ones, existing ones, previous ones, that is proven to work time and time and time again. So yes, if you do it correctly, you can forget about online ads, traditional advertisements, pay-per-click, Facebook ads, anything else. Never pay a single penny to advertising on anything ever again if you don't want to. If you happen to be in that 99.99999% of all the people of actually, if you are on the opposite spectrum of that and you're not part of that 99% of people who will never do anything, of course, we want you to be that small minority who will actually take action, because for those of you who are in that minority, this will be the last internet marketing strategy that you will ever need to learn. Now, I've been saying, and actually if you watched me from a few days ago, right, that video marketing is the future, right? We've been saying that video marketing is the future, not just for you, not just for me, not just for our businesses, but even for Groove as well. That's what we're going to be focusing on from this day forward. But here's the thing. In actuality, the future has been here for over 15 years. I've been doing video marketing for over 15 years. I've been creating videos for over 15 years. And guess what? This coming weekend, tomorrow to be exact, you will finally see the way that I see it. You will see it in the way that I do it, but even better, okay? Because you will be able to do it so much better because I've just added a brand new twist. I've just added a brand new strategy on top of these old strategies. So this means that for you to be here, for you to be there tomorrow, you will be amongst the first ever to put this strategy into work, into the exact same blueprint as I will show you how to do it, because I guarantee nobody else has ever done it this way before. Okay, so hopefully that gets you a little bit excited. Are you excited, by the way? If you are, type in the word excited inside the comments, which takes me to yet another bold claim. Okay, this way is so much better than any other way that you've ever seen, because you will be able to do this without making videos if you don't want to. You see on the screen, right? How to use video marketing to earn more commissions without making videos if you don't want to. And so with that, it's not just about you using any way to just take other people's videos or, illegally download them or whatever else, because the way that I'm teaching you is the legally, legitimately, and the rightfully way for you to do this that does not violate any copyright laws. It doesn't violate any rules. It doesn't violate any terms and conditions of any specific companies. Yes, I know anybody can just simply take any video that they want, upload them onto their own Facebook, upload them onto their own YouTube or anywhere else. We've seen that, right? Some of you, I've seen you doing that as well. You're not supposed to be doing it. We've been telling you that, but you did it anyway. However, I'm not going to personally go after you, but just so that you know, that is the wrong way of doing it. Okay, just because I don't go after you doesn't mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that you can do the same thing for another video. You need to learn the appropriate legal way that does not violate any copyrights, that there are no infringements whatsoever, right? So that's what you're going to learn how to do. And again, if you do it the right way, this can be the easiest way ever for you and anybody whom you invite to the mini course tomorrow to get the advanced results that you have been seeking. Again, if you know what you're doing and if you're an action taker. But that's not all, because we do have yet another bold claim for you already. If you are here for success, one of my favorite ways of being successful, okay, is not just, going live and doing seminars and teaching. Yes, you know what? All these types of things, including training and mentorship and consultancy, agencies, right? These are all my passions. I'm passionate about these types of business models. But don't get me wrong, these are, and I'm sure you'll agree, what we call active business models, right? which means that if you don't wake up in the morning, if you become lazy, if you're not active in your business, then you're not going to generate any revenue. That's just the way that these business models work. And truth be told, this is something that we've been taught ever since the beginning of time, ever since day one, that it's just the way that life is supposed to be. So in reality, it's not that much different, right? It's not that much different than the way that we normally think. But let me tell you, the reason why in 2020, while everybody else that I know, everybody else in my industry that I'm aware of, they start to have to go through a whole bunch of different struggles, right? They lost their jobs, they lost their businesses, many people lost their way of life. In fact, I was just telling the COO of Groove Asia, Mr. John Chang, right, our fellow co-founder today, that another one of our mutual friends who was a competitor of ours, right, they sent me a WhatsApp message earlier today, and they were granted one of the biggest players in the game. Huge competition, right? At one time, I was, yes, working coincidentally with John and his company and this other company, plus some other companies. Not only were we working together, we're also competing against each other, right? All at the same time. That's the beauty of it, right? The beauty of this industry is that you get to work together as friends, and then you also get to compete against each other also as friends. So you get to, push yourself forward all along the way, just like the podcast that Donna and Mike were talking about yesterday. If you missed that, by the way, absolutely awesome episode. Make sure that you watch that. But that company that I was just talking about, they literally just within a few hours ago sent me a WhatsApp message, and they said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that we appreciate you for all these years of collaboration. Today, officially, we are ceasing operation." So don't get me wrong, the best of the best companies out there, right? The top dogs, they are all going out of business now. But why is it that in the year 2020, when many of this even started, why is it that my year was actually one of the best years? One of the best years that I was able to go online, adapt, and do even better than many of my other projects, many of my other businesses as a whole, just on the small parts that I've been involved with online, doing it with Groove, doing it with, John and his company, doing it with my company, spending less time actually working. And that is because the strategy consists of making not active income, but you guessed it, passive income, right? Passive income, and not only that, multiple streams of income. So this bold claim is that tomorrow, when you learn this strategy, alongside with that, when you implement them as an action taker, yes, you will learn how to actually do both. You will learn why 2020 was not only one of the most successful years that I've had in a very long time. When you compare that with the amount of work that I actually did, I don't know if you know, but this house that I'm living in right now that you see right here, I moved in 2020. So if that gives you any type of a speculation of, the type of, lifestyle that we've been able to successfully achieve for ourselves, that's just part of it. But here's the thing. When we closed on this house, when we first moved in, I was still, of course, very, very intentionally keeping in mind that I want to continue to run my other businesses, right? Continue to do my seminars, continue to travel around the world. And it wasn't until I already moved in that the pandemic actually started happening, that we got shut down, that we were not able to travel anymore and had to focus 100% just on online. And so what I realized very, very quickly was that I need a bigger studio, right? I needed a bigger studio office. I needed to do something cool like John Chung. If you actually saw any photos of you were a part of our, strategic partnership masterclass training last weekend, you will see this really cool studio space that he had, right? And I know that I also need something like that, especially if I'm going to be doing stuff from home. So guess what? This year, we actually closed on another house. We closed on another place that is more than twice the size of this. And the room, the studio, is going to be more than twice the size of what you see right here as well. So it's not that I'm trying to impress you. I'm not. I want to impress upon you on what is possible when you have that commitment, make that motivation to apply and take action on what you will learn. So I want to get you more excited, right? The strategies that you will learn 24 hours from now. These are all the strategies that I applied for myself to help me to close on a brand new house this year. It all happened within just the last several months. So if I can do it, and me revealing to you the exact same blueprint of what I did, what reason, what excuse do you have to not do that for yourself? Is that a pretty bold claim? I think so as well, especially for you. It's not a bold claim for me. In fact, it's a proven fact that I can do this, that it can be done. It's a bold claim and maybe even a bold promise for you, depending if you can make that promise to yourself that you will be that action taker. So will you? If you will, type in action taker or hashtag take action inside of the comments. Here's one final bold claim, okay? At least for now. Here's the thing. I do foresee that this strategy that I will be sharing with you tomorrow, it will be one of the top ones that we will continue to be implementing for our unique teams. As you may or may not know, right here inside of Groove Asia, we have a lot of different teams. We have a lot of people who are doing a lot of things. And truth be told, yes, these are all volunteers at this point in time. However, ask any one of our leaders, ask any one of you whom we may have spoken to and reached out to individually because you stepped up as a leader. Let them know, or ask them, let them have you know what type of opportunities are actually in store. Because when it comes to Groove Asia as a community, yes, it's great that we're building up teams. Yes, we're providing you with chances to learn and to do things together. But at the end of the day, ultimately, you know that I am an entrepreneur. You know that the COO of Groove Asia is an entrepreneur. I know that all of you are also entrepreneurial minded. And so with that, what this means is that there are a ton of different entrepreneurship business opportunities for those of you who do step up. And so with that, let me share with you, okay? Yes, this new strategy will be one of the top ones that we will continue to use for the unique teams, especially to those of you who attend this class live, okay? Where we will work with you together for even more potential opportunities, not just what you see in front of you in Groove Asia. Because let me share with you, just ask, let's say, for example, Nicholas, okay? Let's ask Chester. Let's ask Wooly. These are just among some of the leaders that we've had so far in the last 3 months of Groove Asia, okay? Do you want to be one of those leaders as well? If you do, make sure that you pay very close attention to what I'm about to say next, okay? Because if you ask those leaders, they will be the first to tell you, even though they're not supposed to be telling you exactly what those opportunities are, they will be telling you, yes, there are huge opportunities to work alongside with us on many things in Groove Asia and beyond that as well. All right, so if you're interested to do all of that, you will definitely need to make sure that you step up as a leader. Now, just so that you know, there are many, many things that we want to continue to work with you, as well as your people, the people whom you refer, the people whom you invite to the master class tomorrow, the mini class tomorrow, the ones that you invite to the community in the future. Okay, and so that's why we want to continue to encourage you to keep sharing and to promote, especially the mini course that you see on the screen right now. But here's the thing, I am confident. I'm very confident, in fact, that for those of you who attend, for those of you who learn, for those of you who take action, this one simple strategy alone can be the very first step among a series of video marketing secrets, the first step that you need to take your freedom, to achieve your freedom and take that to the next level while helping others at the same time. This video marketing technique that I will be sharing with you have already created millionaires. It's not speculation. Okay, I don't care if you are, if you're suspicious. I don't care if you don't trust me. I don't care if you don't believe what I'm saying to you. It doesn't matter to me, because regardless of whether you take action or not, regardless of whether you attend or not, it makes no difference to me one way or another. I'm sure you understand that, right? It makes no difference to me whatsoever. Who attends, who doesn't attend, who will be there, who won't be there, who knows about it, who doesn't know about it. I do not care. It doesn't make one slight of difference to me in whatever shape or form. Although, what you should know is that those who have attended my classes in the past, who have learned just a fraction of what you will learn tomorrow, they have gone on to be extremely successful. They have gone on to be millionaires, multimillionaires. They've gone on to become my personal partners on a variety of different projects. And so, for the action takers who join us this weekend, will it be you? Will it not be you? It makes no difference to me. But to you, it could make that difference, right? Because if that is you, you can and you will potentially become our next success story. So will it be you? If it will, type in #millionaire inside of the comments. But yes, here's the thing. You will need to be there. Is there a guarantee that this will be recorded? No. Is there a guarantee that even if it is recorded, that I will make it accessible to you? The answer is also no. This is valuable enough for us to sell into the thousands of dollars. Okay, we have done that in the past. And so consider yourself to be at the right place and at the right time, because for being here, you are getting access to this for absolutely zero, right? This may be the first time. This may be the last time. In other words, the only time that we will be offering this particular program for zero, because I know from that 99.99999% rule that the majority of the people who attend will end up not taking action. And if those similar numbers seem to be true, they stand true, okay? This means that in the future, the number of mini courses, sponsored events, private training, they will reduce, especially the free ones. And so with that, we want to make sure that we do this to help you, because when you invest in your own training, you are going to make sure that you pay 1,000% more attention, that there's 1,000% more chances of you taking action and actually doing something with it, because I'm sure you know, and prove me wrong, any one of the previous mini courses that we showed you, any one of the sponsored events that we gave you for absolutely free, prove me wrong that we outbeat a 80-20 rule where more than 20% of the people actually did something with it, right? Let me know if you did something with it. Were there anything that you have learned from, I don't know, Ronnie Rich, from Grant Morrell, from Dennis Yu? Were there anything that they taught you that you did not take action on? Did you record your 1-minute video? Did you do your $1 a day ad, right? If your answer is no, that's because it was free. It's because you took no action. You took no action because you did not have to invest in it, right? You lose nothing. You lost nothing except for a little bit of your time. So here's my challenge to you. Yes, this is a free mini course. For right now, we're not charging you, right? There's nothing. In fact, nothing being sold either. 100% pure content. So prove me wrong that despite this being free, you will take action. Despite this being free, you will implement what you learned. Despite it being free, you still made that commitment, and within 30 days, you will use the strategy to get results for yourself. Prove me wrong. Because the way that I see it right now, yeah, I may be wasting my time. Yeah, I believe that the majority won't take any action. Yeah, for me, I'm just doing it because as a leader, I'm just doing my part. Nobody's gonna do anything, right? That's what I believe. Prove me wrong. Can you do that? If you can, put in #commitment, okay? #commitment. Because when you do that, this is you not just saying to me, you are making that commitment to yourself that you're finally gonna do something with your strategies. Okay, you're gonna finally do something with what you learn. So yes, you will need to be there. You will need to be there live. You will need to take action, and you will need to be a leader. What is a leader? A leader is somebody who takes responsibility. A leader is somebody who takes ownership. A leader is somebody who says to himself or herself, this will not happen unless I actually do this. If, for example, I said to myself 3 months ago, well, Groove Asia, I don't need to do this. Let somebody else do it. Or maybe I'll just let John carry the ball. Maybe I'll wait until Mike Filsaime calls me up and say, hey, dude, where is the progress on this, right? If that was my mentality, Groove Asia as we know it right now would not exist. The reason why it exists because I took ownership. I know that if it weren't for me, this would not happen. If it's meant to be, right? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Write that down. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. This is you, and that is the only definition of leader that I will ever recognize and acknowledge in my dictionary, okay? You can say that you're a leader all day long until the cows come home. But unless you take that ownership and you take that responsibility and you say that if I don't do anything with it, okay, it's not going to happen. If I don't build my own community, it's not going to happen. If I don't lead the way in the Tagalog language, in the Chinese Mandarin language, in the Malay language, in Cantonese, in Korean, in Japanese, in Vietnamese, in Thai, in Hindi, in whatever other language, right? If I don't do it, it's not going to happen unless you maintain that mentality, okay? And you choose to take ownership of that project and you become a leader, and it does happen because of you. That is when you are a leader. And I only partner with leaders. I'll say that right now, and I'll say that one more time. I only partner with leaders. So if you want to partner with me, you want to see the potential, you want to take advantage of everything that has all its weight in gold in this community, and you want to be a part of everything that we're doing, you need to be a leader. All right. So if you need more information about what a leader means, hopefully we'll have more opportunities to talk more about that another time. We'll definitely let you know when we have a leadership type of training, a leadership type of meeting, another type of meeting where we'll get everyone together to talk about leadership. Make sure that you are active in our group. Do not disappear for weeks, months at a time. Do not pay attention. Do not turn off your notifications, because once you miss it, you will miss it forever. We don't guarantee that any of this value is ever recorded. We only provide those options and announcements and even bonuses when you join us live and in person. I'm sure many of you know that because we've done that time and time and time again. So be there, all right? The moral of the story, be there and promote. That is the first step. By promoting, the first step of leadership. Promotion is also a part of leadership. Remember that. And believe me, we have been keeping a close eye on the promotions. We know who have been promoting. We know who haven't been promoting, okay? We can also see exactly who the referrals are actually coming from. So if you're not doing anything, we would know that as well. And believe me when I tell you, you're not going to be recognized as a leader. All right. So if you want this opportunity, now is the time to hashtag take action. All right. Give us a hashtag take action if you are committed to making sure that you are a part of all this as well. All right. So with that, that is pretty much my updates for you here today. Will it be the last one before we actually start our live tomorrow? I do not know. All right. But let's just say that assuming that it is, then this may very well be the last chance that you have to take action and your last reminder to actually do so. All right, so before we actually let you go, of course, we want to say hi to just a few of you who are in the comments. We have Donna giving us a hashtag live, Chanel, also a hashtag live. Great to see you, Liney. And then Liney is saying, wow, exciting for the bold claim. Yes, Liney was also very excited the last time that we announced that the bold claim is coming. And now that it's here, hopefully it was up to your standards. Liney is saying hashtag ready, always ready. Awesome. Bold claim, Chanel. Also excited about that. So is Groove Page Training, which is, of course, Nicholas, as well as Rob. Liney is saying, win to get my mind to be blown away. Awesome. Bernard is saying, it's not only bold claim, it's gold claim, especially if you're an action taker. This will absolutely be gold. Great to see you, Marge. Will do. Liney is saying, I like that Bernard gold claim. Bernard is also saying, not only trusting you, it's more of, do we trust ourselves in taking real action? That basically is it, right? It doesn't matter if you trust me or not. I'm just going to give you the information anyway, right? Whether or not you trust yourself to actually implement that action, that's the main thing that's going to make the real difference. Because truth be told, plenty of people, even over the last several weeks, have attended my live streams, my mini courses, my trainings, my meetings, and all those things. How many of you actually have taken action? I'm sure statistically speaking, it is way lower than that 80-20 rule that we just talked about. It might even be that 99% to 1 rule. So again, I want to be wrong on this. So make sure that those of you who are making that commitment to join us tomorrow, that you be not just another number, but be an individual. Nicholas is saying, don't be another number, do something great, and hashtag take action. Chanel is saying yes. Chester join us saying yes. Marge also saying yes. So is Nicholas. Rob is saying hashtag share. Thank you very much. Chanel is excited. Liney is excited as well. And so is Marge and Nicholas. Trader Rob says, I'm as excited as a fat kid with Coke. Not all fat kids like Coke or cake. Okay, not all fat kids like cake, and not all people who like cake are fat either. So I'm just say that we're excited. That's all good and enough. Trader Rob says, calling all introverts, make money now. So maybe you're calling me because, believe it or not, I also am an introvert. Tata Corvera, great to see you, says hashtag live. And then Trader Rob says, do you drop ship and intend to scale? You need this. Colin says hashtag live. Great to see you, Colin. By the way, awesome Chinese live stream that I saw you earlier. Great initiative. Yes, this is an example of what leaders do. So keep it up and let's see more bigger and better things from you and our fellow team members. Liney says, yes, it is a bold claim. Chanel says hashtag take action. Liney saying the same thing. Tata Corvera, Marge, Trader Rob also saying the same thing. Liney, awesome. Making the commitment to become the next success story. Hashtag millionaire. Chanel, Marge, Trader Rob also saying the same thing. Wooly, welcome to the show, saying hashtag take action. We also have AR Champion saying, is there going to be any upsell of this mini course? I think that I've answered this question already. And so here's the thing, right? I'm going to go on a tangent over here. Is there going to be any upsell of this mini course? I think that you're asking, is there going to be an upsell in this mini course? That depends on you, right? That depends on you and what you define to be an upsell. Because if I say that in 3 hours, you're going to learn everything that you will ever know about internet marketing, about video marketing, that you will never have to invest in anything ever again, and you will be successful and you will be a millionaire overnight, will you believe that? If I were to tell you that if there is no upsell, there's no continued education opportunity, and in those 3 hours, you don't learn everything that you need to know, do you think that I'm doing you a disservice? I'm leaving you hanging, right? So whether you feel like there is an upsell or not, this is the wrong question to be asking, okay? If there are other opportunities for you to be investing in yourself, whether it's from me or for anybody else, I would say if you are serious, if you are committed, take it, right? If you're the kind of person who says, I'm not going to take up any upsells, I don't want to invest in myself, I don't want to put in any effort to learn anything, and that is your mentality, those are the kind of people that I have known for 10, 15, 20 years who are still and have never done anything in their life, who have never achieved any type of success. So if you are somebody who is asking me, and I am going to be perfectly blunt, The same way that I answered this type of question for anybody who are at my seminars, at my live events, if you don't want to invest in yourself, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong community. You're in the wrong group of people who want to better themselves. With that said, here's the answer to the question. There is no upsell. Okay, it's a very long-winded answer, and I answered this already. I will not be selling you anything. But just to let you know, if your mindset is in that direction, are you going to sell me something? You're basically asking yourself, am I going to say no to every single opportunity there is to improve myself, right? That's just what you're saying. So change that mindset, change that mentality. When you find the right mentor, when you find the right investment to invest in, take it. That's what I did. I invested hundreds of thousands in USD in my first year, okay? That's why I became the success that I ultimately became in that first year. In just a few months, $500,000 USD, 7 days, $100,000 USD. Shortly into year 2, just 3 or 4 months after August 2006, I crossed over the 7 figures, $1 million mark. And it's not because I said no to upsells. It's not because I said no to investing in myself. It's not because I said no to anybody who tried to quote unquote sell me something, right? It's because I did say yes. I invested in myself. But again, okay, tomorrow, sit back, relax, nothing will be sold. We also have another friend, Facebook user, saying Jazz is #live on Facebook, ready to take action. Good job, Jasmine. Good to see you. And thank you for all that you do. Chanel is saying AR champion. Simon just clarified there will be nothing on sale. Yes, thank you, Chanel. I also answered that question as well, but in a much more blunt way. So hopefully that changes your mentality just a little bit. It's kind of like saying, you know, do I want to be a platinum member or not? You don't have to, right? But just think how far ahead anybody else who's upgraded are compared to those who are, you know, on the free plan and just decided that they don't want to invest in themselves ever, right? Chanel saying #commitment. Marge also saying #commitment. Awesome. Trader Rob as well. Liney, great. These are all the people, by the way, who are making that commitment, and I will be holding you to that. So don't just say it. Don't just talk to be talking, because you got to walk the walk as well. Jasmine, great to see your name and great to see your smiling face as well. And your photo, #live, #take action. If it's meant to be, it's up to me. You a bomb leader. Simon, thank you very much. Jasmine, always great to see you. And thank you for your kind words. We also have Trader Rob saying self-accountability are the seeds to growth. Chester says that there's a saying that goes, #action speaks louder than words. Don't just say it. Let's do it, right? Got to take action. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. Tata Corvera also saying #commitment. Bernard is saying taking real action. Awesome. Chanel also taking action. So is Liney. Wooly, great to see that you are taking action. Marsh as well. Trader Rob says, I will show you by #taking action tomorrow. Memoriam is saying #live, #commitment, #take action. And then Bernard is saying the real upsell is how you can uplift your life from this freemium training. There you go. All right. So with that, that is pretty much all of the training that we have for you here today. I know it was a little bit more than what you initially bargained for, but as a leader, just know that we need to take every single opportunity to be a learning experience. And I'm glad that this question was actually brought up, because for those of you who had the opportunity to join us either #live or #replay, this is definitely a very valuable leadership lesson for you as well to become successful, because yes, leaders invest in themselves. So with that, this is all the time that I have for you here today. On behalf of the entire Groove and Groove Asia communities, we thank you for being here. And yes, tomorrow is the day. Will we come back on live before the next time that we do the actual mini course? I do not know, okay? But if we do, make sure that you keep those notifications turned on. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like us on our Facebook page. And follow us across all social media, and especially joining inside of our groups, because you don't want to miss it the next time that we go live. The next call to action from now until 24 hours from now is to continue to promote, continue to share, okay? 24 hours left. that is not a lot of time. So make sure that you continue taking action on that so that you will maximize the results for yourself. All right. So with that, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we will see you on the inside. And yes, we will see you in 24 hours from now at the live mini course. Make sure that you don't miss it.
You gotta get into the groove.